Hey everyone, it's Kool from Kollectibles. Today I wanted to do a video just comparing the head sculpts of DX figures against their source material. I guess the DX figures are meant to be the ultimate in the 1/6 scale world, so the best way to do that and compare their accuracy is against the actual source material. So I managed to find a few quick pics on Google of these various characters. So I'll just have a quick look here. So I'll start down this end. So I guess there were still quite a few people complain about the head sculpt on DX04. So if you have a look at that head sculpt right there and compare it against that, if I can pan out, and to me, honestly, I reckon that looks pretty damn good. So honestly, I don't really know what a lot of people are complaining about. That's, I don't know, 90–95% accurate in my book. And if you look at the normal version, sure, that's more of a relaxed look as he's about to start the fight. But again, you look at the eyebrows and so on, and the hair around the ears and so on, it looks pretty damn good to me. So again, I'm not quite sure why people say it's not very accurate at all, and that's a lot of people say it's the worst thing about DX04. But in my book, it's one of the best things. So not too sure about that one. Now I guess with Indy, everyone knows that there's lots of controversy, or there was a lot of controversy around Indy and that head sculpt. Now you compare that to that. I can sort of put that behind him there. And again, it's all to do with angles and so on, but I think they've captured the sort of crookedness in his nose. You can see that there, and his crookedness in his nose. The stubble, they probably could have brought out the stubble a bit better. But again, that looks pretty good to me too. And just the overall detail on the outfit and the jacket, looks pretty good to me, if I can actually get it to focus. So DX06, well, DX06 is renowned to be one of the best, and if you compare it against that, you can see why. That's probably the closest Hot Toys has probably gone. So I reckon that's probably a 95% likeness there. The only thing that I'd probably say is the skin tone's a little dark compared to the movie. But Hot Toys has been a bit renowned for making their figures a little darker in skin tone. Now, 7 was another one that, for Luke, that had a lot of controversy. And probably has a lot to do with the eyes. With the purrs, it's a bit deep set in. If I want zoomed out and compared against that, I mean, it's unmistakably Mark Hamill, and again that's probably a 90% likeness. And I mean, just looking at that outfit here in this sort of reference shot against that, I mean, geez, someone tell me that's not accurate. So the hair is pretty good around his ears and so on. So it's probably the even the jawline isn't too bad. If you look at that and then look at that. So most of it is really in the eyes. And now Nicholson Joker. Another great figure. So compared against that, I guess in this particular shot he's got his eyebrows raised, but the smile, the eyes, the hat, and oh, I mean, if you just look at the outfit there, and then that, jeez, it's probably a 95% likeness in my book too. Now, everyone loves Keaton Batman, understandably. If you just have a look at that face, if I can try and stop the wobble. Now if you focus on that, and the lips, and you look at that picture, I mean that's just as good as DX06, I reckon. It's pretty incredible. And from this angle, sort of look at it up like that, disregarding the position of the eyes, to that. I mean, God, that is awesome. Now, what about this one? How much controversy has this one caused? Too young, the old one was better on one side, and then the other camp was the old one looked like a frog, and this one is the better head sculpt. Now this one here, it really depends on the position of the eyes, and I probably haven't put them in the best position. The figure actually looks better with the eyes positioned almost centered and looking down, to effectively match that. And I guess in this comparison, you can say yes, the figure does look a little too young. Not enough sort of lines or wrinkles in his face. But I reckon it's a much better representation than the original MMS figure. You compare it against that, I mean, he looks, is that from that particular angle? Disregarding the eyes again. That's pretty good. So yeah, it's unmistakably Arnie. And I've got the sunnies here. I'm not sure if I can put them on with one hand. But yeah, with sunnies on, compared against that, it's as close as you can get, I reckon. And this guy, compared against, say, that, or that even. Probably not the best angle, but again, Hot Toys have done an amazing job there. So it's probably not as close as DX06 or even 89 Joker, but pretty damn good. And the laughing face, if you compare that against this actual in-movie pic, see if I can get the light. That's pretty damn good. I guess the makeup on the eyes or the smears could have been a bit darker in the paintwork, but wow, that's pretty awesome. I just wish I could afford a second body to put that head sculpt on. And now the last one. I guess we can compare the bow head sculpt first. And that looks pretty good too. Probably got something to do with the lighting. But I reckon if I had proper lighting with the shadows on his eyes like that, that's pretty dead on too, I reckon. So, and the cowl itself, comparing that with that. Right, there were complaints that that cowl wasn't wide enough or something along those lines, but I don't know, they've captured it pretty well, I reckon, with the lines on the side of the face there, the lines there. So that's pretty awesome. I guess the back of the neck was a bit of controversy there, where you can see it sort of curves inwards as opposed to concave or convex, whichever way it is, the opposite way. But I don't know, I'm not too fussed with the back of the neck, but the faceplate and the cowl itself looks pretty good. So all up with these guys, I can't really complain. They're the best figures I have, and I don't think, apart from maybe Enterbay, no other company has really come close. And I guess with Enterbay, I hear more horror stories about their quality than Hot Toys, and so I haven't jumped on their bandwagon yet. I was looking forward to their Jordan figure, which does look pretty damn awesome, but for the time being, Hot Toys is it for me. So hope you guys liked that quick look. Oh, I guess it wasn't that quick, but hope you guys liked that comparison, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.